Here's your daily dose of fitness, food, and fun. Anjelica's Daily Surprise starts now.
Hello there and welcome to Anjelica's Daily Surprise. Today we're at Roll This Way Sushi Catering and Classes, and I'm here with the sushi mogul and head chef himself, John. Surprise! Now I've washed my hands like 10 times and I'm ready to learn how to roll sushi. Take it away.
Okay, welcome to Roll This Way Sushi Catering and Classes. My name is indeed John, and today I'm going to be telling you a little bit about what we do here,
Yes.
how we got into this whole thing, and then we're going to make some sushi together.
Yes.
Sounds good?
Sounds great.
Let's do it. First, what we're going to do is we're going to start by grabbing a piece of nori. This is just basically, roasted seaweed, nothing added to it. Now, these things actually have two different sides to them. So there's a little smooth side over here, and this guy's a little bit more rough and textured, right? So what we're gonna do is lay it down with the smooth side down, rough side up, because the rice sticks better to the rough side. That's
Yes.
right.
Do you ever just snack on that straight out of the bag?
I do.
Can I show them that bag?
Yeah, you can.
Look at the big bag of
Biggest
seaweed.
bag of seaweed. Most people will never see this much seaweed.
No.
Imagine we just went like with the seaweed.
Oh yeah,
It's
make it
probably
rain.
something I should do one day.
That's what you do with your wife when it all shuts down.
That's right. Yeah, one of those guns. What we're gonna do is place that sheet of seaweed onto our sushi rolling mat. We've got our own fancy custom rolling mats here. Now, most people are used to bamboo sushi rolling mats, right? We do
Okay.
have those as well, but with those you have to wrap them in saran wrap first.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Keep the food from getting in between those pieces of bamboo. So
Okay.
we just got these guys. We can wash them up and reuse them here
Nice.
while we do class. The rice that we are using today is a short grain white rice.
Okay.
Now, of course, it is called sushi rice, obviously, but a lot of people don't know what sushi rice actually is. Most
Yeah.
people think that if I want to make some sushi at home, I have to buy a bag of rice that says sushi on the bag.
Okay.
This is simply not true. It is a good marketing tool
Oh.
to get you to spend more money on medium or short grain white rice.
Yeah.
Now you can see I'm also wetting my hands before I grab that rice because I don't want it sticking to my hands.
Okay.
Right? So I'm grabbing a ball about the size of, I don't know, slightly smaller than a tennis ball, something about that size, right?
Yeah.
Keeping it nice and fluffy. I'm not squishing it really hard. Also very important when you're a sushi chef is to keep things nice and tidy,
Yes.
as you can see. So we've got our nice fluffy ball of rice and we're gonna place it right in the center of the nori. And then what we wanna do is cover this whole sheet in rice, in a nice thin layer of rice. I'm gonna
Okay.
do that now. While I do that, I'll tell you how I got into sushi.
Yes.
A lot of people ask me that for some reason. Anyway, so we're gonna spread it out. Like I said, a nice thin layer. So about 13 years ago, myself and my lovely business partner and wife, Dominica over there, we moved to LA so that I could pursue my music career. I was the lead singer of a band for a very long time, and we thought that LA was the spot to do that. So we moved out there, and unfortunately, things didn't go according to plan. But in the meantime, I met a very good friend out there who knew how to make sushi. And one night, myself, JD, Dom, and a few other friends got together for a little dinner party. And we wanted to make some food, but we didn't know what to make. So now this is, real quick pause from the story, this is gonna be something called uramaki. It's an inside out roll.
Okay.
Right? So you have the ones that have the seaweed on the outside. That's
Okay.
a classic maki roll. Or the ones with the rice on the outside, that's an inside out roll. It's
Okay.
called uramaki. So this is gonna be an uramaki. So we're gonna throw some sesame seeds on there, and we're gonna keep going. So, the way we make it, an inside out roll, very simple. Flip it over.
Oh wow, and it's stuck.
That's it.
I don't know why I was surprised.
Yeah, everybody is. Yeah. I was like, oh my God, what did you do when I do this part? We're gonna continue with a cali roll, which consists of some crab stick, right? Imitation crab.
Yep.
We've got some cucumber and some avocado. So let's keep going with this. So yeah, that one night, a small group of friends got together, didn't know what to make. Luckily, JD knew how to make sushi and he thought it'd be a fun thing to do. And he was right.
Was he just ready?
No, we went out to the store, we grabbed some fish, we grabbed the rolling mat and all the stuff that we needed.
Okay.
And he said, you guys are gonna love it. It's a lot easier than you think. It's a lot of fun. It's very satisfying, all that good stuff. So yeah, we got everything we needed, came back to the house and he showed everybody how to make a roll. we were all so just amazed by literally how much easier it is than most people think, right? Because when you're sitting at that sushi bar and you're watching those guys behind there doing their thing, you're just mesmerized by, you know, the grace and how precise they are. And, you know, obviously that is a real thing. But for the most part, give me an hour of your time and I'll show you how to make sushi pretty good. You know, most people are pretty surprised with the result at the end of our classes here. The majority of our clients and our students who come here at the end of the day, they come out of this going, wow, that was awesome, a lot of fun, very satisfying, and like I said, way easier than you think. So that night, like I said, we're having so much fun. Now, the big caveat is that there was a substantial amount of sake involved that evening. Which definitely helped us out with maybe how much fun we're having and definitely our confidence levels.
Okay.
Because at the end of the night, we thought that we had stumbled upon a good business idea.
All right.
Myself being a lead singer of a band and JD being the drummer of a band, we were both used to being on stage and performing.
Yes.
And we thought that this would be a cool thing to do, is to start a catering company that not only makes sushi for people, but then invites them behind the bar to show them how it's done. We're comfortable performing in front of people, so we thought this would be a great business idea. And that's literally how it started, just from a silly idea one night with some friends.
That's amazing.
And here we are, 13 years later.
Wow, 13 years.
To make the California roll. So, like I said, crab stick, avocado, cucumber, basic California roll, right?
Perfect.
So very important, when you place your nori onto your rolling mat, you want to give yourself a little gap. We're talking maybe 2 centimeters. You see these little tabs?
Oh, yeah.
So 2 of those little notches there. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna slide our thumbs underneath the bottom edge. We're gonna use these fingers to keep everything tucked inside as we start covering the ingredients with the mat, keeping everything crammed in there until we get to the other side, and then we're just gonna kind of compress everything underneath that mat, tighten it all up, right? And then I'm gonna pop it open nice and slow like this. Now all I gotta do is kind of flip it over itself.
Okay.
You know, I'm sure maybe you've rolled some things in your life. It's very similar to that.
We won't mention what I've rolled, but yes, I have rolled a couple things.
Okay, for sure. You know, cigars, even to Cuba maybe, you've rolled some cigars. So we're just gonna flip it over like this, and then give it a little squeeze.
Okay.
You don't wanna squeeze too hard so that stuff doesn't come oozing out the sides. Peel it back.
Wow.
There is your California roll.
So pretty.
It's that easy, my friend.
You say it's easy, but I've completely forgotten step 1.
That's okay. Don't worry, the next one we'll do together, and we're gonna get a little bit more into detail. So the next one is gonna be the same style. It's gonna be an uramaki, or inside out roll, but it's gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna get a little fancy for the next one.
Very nice.
Yeah.